Hi, Nigel. Well, this was brilliant. I think this is exactly what we needed. Seeing you and your business partner, completely unelected, standing beside that large Union Jack. Very powerful messaging going on there. I thought you were really insightful. You had your finger on the pulse of the country when you were saying that it's rising fear and anger. You missed out the fact that it was your Operation Fear making out that all the problems in the UK come from the 5% of immigrants that come on those small boats, 70% of whom are legitimate asylum seekers. But we don't need context. We literally just need a soundbite. And great that you're going to take us out of all the international treaties that uphold our international standing. Because for the 5% of people that come over on those boats, 70% of which, again, are legitimate asylum seekers, it's good, isn't it, to throw out the baby with the bathwater. And so much can change in a year. Deportation this year is really easy. Whereas last year, you said it was literally impossible to do and we shouldn't be talking about it. And great that there's going to be a meritocracy with that deportation. Women and children, get rid of them as well. Because you're right, the people outside the hotels don't even contemplate for one moment that there could be women and children in there. Because for sure, the large percentage of people coming over are male. However, there are women and children, aren't there, Nigel? It's funny, when I think of Operation Fear, you see, Nigel, I think of this, because I can't imagine what must be going on in a country where a parent feels that this is the only option to keep their child safe. To literally risk their life by coming on one of those small boats. To be that child that has literally faced so much, to arrive in Britain, to believe that they're safe, to be placed in a hotel which is literally operating as a bed and a roof, not as a hotel, although I understand, Nigel, you don't like actually making that differentiation. To be in the hotel thinking that you're finally safe, to hear the mobs outside chanting for your removal, or indeed to now see a society that's applauding a woman that thought you should have been burnt in that hotel. Of course, that woman didn't mean this child. She meant the men. But that's the thing, isn't it, with arson? You can never decipher who's going to actually get burnt. This reminds me of another time in history when small leaders, thinking of themselves, stood beside big flags. I know which side of history I want to be on, as you were.